Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is The Baron and we're doing my Let's Play. It's actually welcome back. I finally am back at it, able to play this again with you guys, and I'm very excited to try again. So, I lost my save file, as I should mention, and that's the reason some things will probably look quite a bit different. I didn't double check to see what exactly looks all different, so I'll try and fill you in as best I can about what changed as we go with everything. So one of the biggest changes I made is that I preemptively colonized Russell, which is something we haven't talked about before. But if you go to a galactic map, we look at Jade, the invasion happened, and I threw something on Russell because it's actually a fairly decent planet. If we look at this, you just click on the planet, you click into the info, and you can check what resources it has. So uranium obviously is extremely important to Texon becomes extremely important later. So does Energon and Detoxin. Much later. Leptimium's basically useless because there's tons of it. Creamier is in a fairly similar boat. So in the late game you find you need Energon. Throughout the early game, Detoxin becomes really necessary, as well as Texon. And this planet has all of it. That's pretty much the only major change that we've made. I've educated my guy. We're gonna have to send him away again for math, or for physics and electricity. So as I mentioned last time, this save that I used previously was called Mongrul 1, specifically because there are more than one invasion, and we need to prep for our next one. So the first one had 5, but fun fact, I did just try stop the Mongrul, or the Mongrul invasion of the Genosians, and in a way I succeeded. I attacked them and I stopped the first one, but found myself unable to solve the second one. So if you want to see that, I'll try and make an annotation or something so you can click and watch the video, because I think I'm going to post one about my glorious attempt. And yeah, so hopefully you find that kind of interesting. And anyway, so when an invasion force did eventually try and attack me, and when it did, it didn't have pretty much anyone left. I had killed the vast majority of the people I was fighting against. So that makes you feel good, in a way, I guess. I felt better afterwards anyway. So my plan for this attempt, one line of this, one line of this, and then move on to the next one. So again, there's 5 major sections of things that you need to be doing at all times. So what I just did was the build section, which is you should be building your main planet / any other planets you own. So at the moment this is the only planet I own, so that makes it fairly simple. To get it where I need it to be, let's just make sure, okay, the population is still growing. It's not growing very fast, so I'm going to put this down to high. I'm not in a desperate need for money right now. So we got that one. The next one we want to do is explore. At the current moment, the exploration is basically complete. I got all the planets that I think I really need, so you don't need to worry too much about that one. Another one is defense, or making sure that your defense spending is where it should be. So currently I've got 9 extra lasers because I had forgotten, and I double verify that you can have only up to 40, or double, whatever number of hunters you've got, and your twin is 1-to-1. So that stuff's all taken care of, but I don't actually remember the number that's going to be sent at me. So every time I go through this rotation, I'm going to go 5 more hunters, 10 more laser cannons, and 5 more of these. There we go. So that's your defense one. So from there we got one that's kind of like a build and expand. They're kind of related. Expansion, essentially you want to look at trying to expand into other planets as much as you possibly can. I'm thinking because that's so similar, I might want to actually put expand into the explore column and actually make the 4 of 5 research. So we're going to do that this time and actually work on doing some research, because sometimes I neglect it and you really shouldn't. So we're going to send this guy to this, and holy crap, I hope I get this right. We're just going to guess and say it's this one. I'll pay. Oh, that's terrifying. He returns. Let's get these done. Galleon's done. So the one I really want is Galleon. So this jumps right into the fifth and final one, which is trait, which is you want to slowly be expanding your fleet of ships that you've got. In this case, 1 extra galleon is going to be 99% of everything that I'm going to need for it, and then spend a few turns actually moving the materials that you need. And in here, I'm just going to do 1 trip to each of the major planets that I own, pick up the resources I need, deliver them back to the planet, and then they'll be done, and I'll do the cycle over. Everything will be okay. I'm so certain of it. I'm not. I'm very not confident, but that's okay. We'll find a way. I'm gonna lose all my planets. There it is, Penelope. Just a nice name, by the way, Penelope. Eh? No, nobody? Okay, that's fine. What did I say? Damien kind of sucks, so does Creamier. So we'll just exchange them. This is pretty much the last planet, so let's take some of as much as we can of the rest of it. There is 1 planet I'm straight up forgetting. Even aside from the moon, which of course is important. Oh right, that's why I want to do that. Add this guy. And then you can add weapons to it, which is pretty sweet. Okay, so again, build. We're going to do another one of these. The other thing though is during one of the steps we're actually going to expand and work on expanding and exploring. This is actually my second hospital that they asked of me, so I'm going to be building one of them too. That's something exciting is going on. Okay, so we're still building. Oh. It's a good thing I glanced up there. That makes sense, because I didn't, shit. We're going to try 25. My god, I hope that's enough. Close. Looks like they got probably 20. I think I still have more than them though. Again, with the middle tier guy, if you have a similar number, you should still win. Although, ironically, that's actually disproven in an earlier video I did, but that's fine. So they had 20, I had 25, so I only lost 5 in that battle, so that's pretty good. We're gonna end. And that's their invasion forces, technically. Fortunately, that doesn't actually stop them. And with that, we will stop this video in this particular space, seeing as how that just happened, and you know, we should probably do shorter videos than 40-minute ones the way I did last time. So we're gonna end it now. Direct views edited, that's exciting, and we are, and we'll start again immediately, likely. So thanks for watching, and until next time, I'm the Baron saying, I don't know, thanks for watching.